Should be up in just a second. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the music play a little bit. Hello there, everybody. My name's Javier Rodriguez, and this is opening night for the Rio Hondo League Season 2. Hoping you're having a pleasant Thursday afternoon. The sun's out, birds are flying, and George Frye and Daniel Warren are ready to get down. Of course, I have with me my partner in crime, Tyler DeMoura. What's going on, Tyler?
Hey. Well, let me tell you, it may be sunny over there in California, but it's a dark, dark day in Massachusetts.
Oh, why is that, buddy?
Oh no, it's just literally dark outside. There was nothing else more meant by it.
Oh man, well, that was a perfect way to start off there, I think. So, hello again, everyone. My name is Javier Rodriguez. I am the commissioner for the Rio Hondo League, and this is opening night. We have George Frye, a former MLL champion, versus Daniel Warren, the current 270 Classic World Champion. He holds that belt. The two very heavy hitters coming in this match with us today.
Oh yeah, this one's gonna be epic. Legendary, I might say.
Legendary, yes.
I'm sending out the invite codes right now.
Oh. Okay, getting the invite codes to send to these guys.
I have the current schedule. The first 10 games is currently up on the screen for folks to take a look at there. Got some pretty amazing matches planned.
Okay, yes. So yes, we got the first set of matches coming in. We got some marquee matches: Liarte versus Borman. Of course, we have Nathan versus Eric York, up and comer Eric York. We have Tassin versus Bart Childers. Holland is his streaming name, or his 270 name. So that is that's gonna be very
is Holland?
Huh?
Bart is Holland?
Yes, Bart is Holland.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't. That explains a lot.
Bart's legit.
Wow, he sure is legit. Damn.
Yeah. So,
good for you, Bart.
Yeah, Bart
hey.
Thompson, that'd be a great one. We also have Jason Casey versus Supa and Leonage. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one too. But
that's
today we're giving to George and George Frye and Daniel Warren. You got the candidates from these guys, right?
I actually have no idea who's who. I'll be the first to know. Surprise to me as well.
We may pin that comment there.
Woo! I'm gonna go ahead and get this game going. I have the folks are about to receive the code. For anyone that's unsure what the difference is between the two different RHL, I don't know if you want to call them divisions, groupings. Javier, how would you? What's the official noun here for these two pairs?
There is no official noun for it yet. Right now, you see on the promo card, if you could switch to that. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's perfect timing. I love that. Sorry. Yeah, so right now I call them divisions, and they're not. It's not going to be set that way. It's not anything permanent, but maybe if someone has an idea what we could call them. I mean, the two different leagues that makes sense. The two Rio Hondo leagues.
How about the upper echelon and the lower echelon?
We do something like that.
Makes it sound
so
spooky.
We have, of course, there's two Rio Hondo leagues. The Rio Hondo, the RHL White House and the RHL Congress. Both leagues are 24 players. The RHL White House is the higher division, quote unquote, of the Congress, meant to be for the top tier players, quote unquote. But at the end of the season, the bottom four players of the White House will be relegated down to the Congress, and the top four players of the Congress will be promoted up into the White House. So hopefully, through natural process, we'll be able to get the actual top contenders in the league, and maybe. I'm scared. I'm scared I'm gonna be kicked out this season.
I hear you. You should get we should hide an immunity idol that someone can use to keep themselves locked in or something. We'll make it like Survivor. I'll tell you what.
Find immunity.
As someone who is also likely on the chopping block, I'll tell you what. I really like that mechanic. I like the idea of possibly falling down the ladder a bit.
Yes. I mean, it's not like the league below us is far off on talent. There's a lot of talented players in there. I mean, there's Richard Alfield. You have Rashav just joined the league last minute. He just won the Rising Stars Challenge. He's extremely good. Chris Roper is in it.
Okay, looks like both of these gentlemen are in here. This is going to be a spicy match indeed. We have Ben Carson and Abraham Lincoln. Oh my. There's definitely going to be some fighting there. Let's see, who's who? Lincoln is the one with the beard and, they're different, alright?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yep, there you have it.
We have a comment from Chad Harris, the commissioner of the Rio Hondo League Congress.
Hey,
he
Chad.
said, shout out to Rashav for winning the first RHL Congress match earlier today.
Congrats, Rashav. That's awesome, man.
First step. Congratulations. Rashav winning the first match of the RHL season. Congratulations there.
I'll tell you what, I'll be the first to say that Rashav is going to take my spot in the White House division.
We have a week one concession here.
He's had some fine games.
He's been really good.
That worked weirdly with the music. Javier, I know you can't hear the music as well, but some good stuff.
That's good.
All right, so we'll take a quick look at these bonuses for anyone that's not familiar. We have Abraham Lincoln, huge African-American bonus, of course. That's, his bread and butter here. Also, Town and Gown Manufacturing, 25%. Ben Carson, little bit of a spread here. 20% with African-American, 20% with Old South. I think there's a good chance we'll see an Old South start. Let's see here. So, Daniel is playing as Ben Carson, and George Frye is playing as Abraham Lincoln. And with that, I will place my bet in Montana, and let's get this going. Javier, who do you think? Who do you got your money on? Anyone in particular? I know, this is a toughie.
Right now, I have my money on the over in time. I think these guys are going to be thinking it's going to be a cat and mouse game. We have our first move right here, looking like George is going to Florida. Daniel's starting Old South. We have a clash in Louisiana.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Clash in North Carolina, and probably a clash in Virginia. Here we go, folks.
I love it.
Start off.
I love it when it starts like this.
I had my heavy hitters match with Daniel Warren yesterday. That's the tournament that Ben Shaban is running. And let me tell you, Daniel Warren is one of the best I've played in this game, because he does think he'll get you in the same states, like he's getting into George right here, but he's able to know when to attack and when to hold back. So when he'll go out and attack, he'll take a bonus from you.
Sure.
He usually only does that when it benefits bonuses for him, and that's what the very key part of being a top player is only spending money if it benefits you in the future.
Knowing when to adapt. Yeah. Knowing when to adapt, for sure. Let's check out some
Bryce
comments
Hopkins
here.
missed it. Who's who? We have George Frye as Lincoln and Daniel Warren as Ben Carson. Tyler, could you get a comment and pin it there?
Absolutely.
So
also, hey guys, this is only our third dual stream, so if there's any issue with any part of the audio, please let us know. I'll fix it right away.
Yes. Our third dual stream and our first recorded one, I believe, right?
Yep, I am attempting to record this one. Assuming my computer doesn't blow up and the recording ends up somewhere on my hard drive, we'll be good.
Yeah, assuming, what's his name? That guy with the Tigers? Assuming he didn't burn your building down?
Yeah, exactly.
Joe Exotic.
They better add him to the game right after they add Vince McMahon. The people have spoken. If we can have the Stone, then we can have Mr. Mac, or Mac Main, or whatever you want to call him. I don't give a shit. You gotta add him. Alright. I will go ahead and pin this comment. Okay, and let's hope I got that right. I did. Let me make my move. Get things rolling here. For those of you just joining, this is the season opener of the RHL Hondo League Season 2. We have an excellent match here for you. George Frye playing as Abraham Lincoln, and Daniel Warren playing as Ben Carson. Starting off the game with a pretty tasty clash in the Old South. You know, I love a good start in the Old South of the clash, because you never know when they're going to have to adapt right away. Who will double down in the Old South? Looks like one of them there making a... Actually, it looks like they've both went for the swing state pivot into more clashes.
Nice. We have a Wisconsin clash. And where did Ben spend that 100 at? In Florida?
Yes, he did. Will we see the rare triple pivot?
We got a good one here, folks, for you right now. Oh, man. Bryce Hawkins commenting, Vince McMahon would be a great candidate.
He would be amazing. Tell you what.
Give the people what they want.
If you want Vince McMahon added to 270, there's something that I need you to do as soon as this matchup is over. Open up your 270 game, click the feedback button, and type a simple message. Please add Vince McMahon to 270. I don't care how you do it. Bang. He'll be added. I promise they'll find a way.
Yes. Yes.
So let's see what we got here. Actually, they both went into Florida, so it was a true double clash pivot. They both moved into Florida, they both moved into Wisconsin, and then it looks like George also moved into Ohio.
Yes, George getting up in Virginia, it's a very important state to get into early. At least if you're trying to get Old South African American, it's very versatile.
Yeah, I feel like one of them is going to double back and try and get that Old South now. They could both try and get swing, but...
No, I don't predict... I'd say George wouldn't go back for Old South. Perhaps Daniel will. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised if neither of them go back to the Old South for a while.
Too risky, huh?
Perhaps after just clashing there. You go up in there, those are already some challenge electoral votes and bonuses you have there, so...
See, this is why this is a great pair right now.
Double clash pivot. Now you're just making up words. Tyler,
no.
Macho Barola joins the streams talking smack to my guy over here.
No, Tyler. I'll have you go back to the old 270 tutorial, the old script, and you'll see there it mentions the double clash pivot. Absolutely, not making that up. No way. Chad Harris, George might go New York. Let's check the record on that. you know, I can't see George putting one into New York. What do you think, Javier? Personally, I don't know about that. That's not really George's style, though.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen George with Abraham Lincoln. I'm kind of surprised he started off this way. Very unconventional for George Frye. Usually strong with the Trump 2020. If anybody else has played against George with Lincoln?
Sure. Look at that.
Put in the comments, because I've never seen it. New York does benefit Lincoln a lot.
Here we go. Oh, and they both go into Arizona.
Ooh.
They're both going for swing still, it looks like. Yep. Wow. Very small spend by Daniel Warren. Rashab says the audio is perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Glad to hear that. Yes. Look at that. So we got a little bit of clash.
Some more swing state clashes. I might win this over on the time here.
Let's see. Yeah, Daniel has over double the amount of money that that George has currently, so he's either saving up for some big steals or he's got some big moves planned.
I wouldn't be surprised if he does double tap in Texas as well.
Tyler Barola says George demolished me as Abe Lincoln in the mass tournament. All right, there you have it. So he's found a new candidate of choice, perhaps.
George was kicked out of that tournament, right? Just to be sure. Otherwise, I think we just unmasked the candidate.
Nah,
he was kicked out.
He must have been. He must have been. Virtually no one knows who the last two people are. I mean, what? We're heavily involved and we don't know. So, I mean, look at that.
That's true. We're gonna commentate in a group chat with two of the three commissioners of the tournament. So
literally the only people that know are Anderson, Siraj, and TJ Morsiniak. The only people that know. Yeah. Big secret. It's just like the show.
So we have the co-commissioner Siraj Thomas in the comments saying yes, George Frye was eliminated in the semifinal. Thank you for that, Siraj.
Perfect.
Siraj earlier wrote an article for the RHL doing a little divisions preview for the RHL season. It's a very good read. I posted it up on the Facebook, the 270 Lounge. It's also, if you just go to the RHL website, you see right there on the top of this screen. You can also see that later. Check it out after the match, though.
AJ says, I can't wait to play as Elon Musk. Let me ask you this. Is it just a fever dream, or did they say they were going to add Malcolm X back to the game?
No, I heard Malcolm X, too. Oh, we had a big Florida steal.
Oh, I've been watching too much Sopranos. Okay, wow, that was a big steal.
Big steal. Very uncharacteristic by... Daniel, I'd say.
Wow, look at that.
Feel like that and not really benefiting from it, like directly.
Yeah, no state lobbies yet, or state groups.
Nope. Did he prevent a bonus?
That could be it.
How far is?
Yes,
yeah, he did prevent
he
a bonus.
Absolutely did.
So he did prevent the bonus, so he did actually benefit from that greatly. My boy Justin is in the chat. What's going on, Justin? Justin Falls.
That was big. Big move. Spent a lot, too.
Yes, it's a very, very big move. Instead of, I think Lincoln has, what, 20% swing state bonus?
Let's see. Yep, 20%.
Yeah, 20%. So, yeah, he just saved
right?
120 bucks right there, yeah. Yeah, he just saved 120 bucks.
Oh, yeah, because
then... Lincoln can't take Florida back this turn.
Yep, and he also would have been able to use the swing state money to really keep Virginia and North Carolina away from Daniel as well.
True. I expect Ben Carson to go 2 into Pennsylvania and some of these other ones maybe try to steal Virginia. Be sneaky about it.
Let's take a look at these lobbies here.
Right now, Daniel Warren is in a good position to pick up that swing state bonus.
Oh yeah, very close. Very close. If he scoops up... Well, he's already in Pennsylvania, actually, so... Wisconsin. These three are enough, yeah? Oh no, you need New Hampshire as well. Actually, no, these three would be enough. 42, 60, 110, 130. So it's like 150-ish, so 18. He'd only really need Wisconsin and Arizona, I think.
Yeah, Wisconsin and New Hampshire would do it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
that would be a good one.
100, 60 is Pennsylvania, 35 Wisconsin, and 12.5 is New Hampshire. That's about like that's definitely over 200, so you'll definitely get the swing.
That'd be a sick move. You can do it too. Unless Ben tries to block him.
Yes.
But
Adam Montgomery, the finalist, lost to Tossin in the championship. Comments that last was a pro move by Daniel. That was a pro move by Daniel. So Adam recognizing game there. Adam, the first ever
here we go.
Founder Conference champion.
Ooh, both in Arizona, but Ben moves ahead.
Oh, Ben gets Arizona.
Yeah, looks like Lincoln's going for it.
Oh, Virginia still? Oh, Virginia still.
There it goes.
So Ben will get that swing state bonus now.
Oh, Ben gets
Lincoln
it.
Spent almost all his money.
Look at that. Oof. That's what we call an oof in my town.
Oof, magoof. Yes,
Ooh.
so yeah, Ben Carson getting that swing state bonus through Florida, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Arizona. That's definitely over 200 there.
Feast your eyes on North Carolina. It's gonna pop
definitely
off there.
Expect him to still, maybe I go big in North Carolina.
What do we got here?
That'd be pretty devastating if Frye's spent as what he has in North Carolina and Virginia and not able to keep it.
You know, though, if he plays his cards right, Lincoln actually has a decent chance of stealing that swing state bonus back, right? He's in Pennsylvania, he's in New Hampshire, he's in New Mexico, he's in Arizona.
If Lincoln had saved about $7,500 more dollars, he would have 3 pips. He'd be enough to at least force Daniel to throw up one in Florida to defend there. Then he could have had a shot maybe if he wanted to steal back Virginia and Arizona.
Now, I may not be the best at this, but if I was Lincoln, or excuse me, if I was Carson, no, I'm getting it all mixed up. See, that's why you don't listen to me, as Richard Altfeld would say.
So if you click into Pennsylvania,
Yep.
You notice, you see that he's 2 pips behind, so that's 1,200. He has 292. So what's 60 divided? What's 6 goes into 29?
Oh, I'm not a math surgeon.
29.
I'm not a math surgeon, sir.
It goes into it 6 times. So
I'll tell you what. If I was Lincoln, I'd go into Wisconsin, because then if he steals like Arizona or something, then you'll still be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What I was trying to get at is Ben needs to just put 120 in Pennsylvania, and he would defend it. So definitely, because Lincoln doesn't have enough to overtake that. He could only go 4 in Pennsylvania. So if he goes 2 there, spends 200,000, he'll have about 290 left to play with. That'll be more than enough to go up in Wisconsin, or still
forget it.
North Carolina.
Look at that.
North Carolina still. That's zero spend.
Zero
by
spend.
Lincoln.
Look at that.
And Lincoln is going to see if he could get Ben Carson to overspend here.
Maybe he's going to take back Florida. That would be something.
Yeah. Yes, perhaps. George recognizing he was in no position to actually accomplish anything, so he sat back, accumulated a good chunk of change. So now he could put some pressure on the swing state bonus. I wouldn't be surprised if Lincoln goes double tap in Texas. This one right here. Texas is directly correlated with a vast amount of bonuses that you could attain easily. Oil, manufacturing, which I think Lincoln is. I think he is minus in oil actually, or is he plus in oil?
Texas would be big for Carson right now. Yeah. Minus 20 oil and gas. Adam Montgomery says, I'm so impressed by Daniel's patience by waiting to take Florida when he knew George was going to invest in Ohio, North Carolina, etc. to get swing state. He has a major advantage at this point. Good comment, Adam. Yeah, it definitely put him in a very good position when he prevented that swing state bonus grab there. I mean, even before he got it himself. As you know, I like to say in stream, I feel like these games amount to momentum, and he definitely either shifted or stole the momentum there.
Yeah, he definitely. He definitely. Both these guys were at a standstill because they both bumped heads in the Old South, turn 1, bumped heads in swings in turn 2, and then you saw George starting to get ahead in some swing states. Daniel was sitting back, but right when George was going to be able to pick up the swing state bonus, Daniel stole Florida from him, stopped him from getting swing state and being able to take it for himself. Now George is trying to maybe do what Daniel did, sit back, wait, see if he could get Daniel to overspend somewhere. If you get him to overspend, then George will have enough money to maybe do something with it. If you're just joining us, this is the Rio Hondo League White House season opener. We have former MML champion George Frye versus current 270 Classic world champion Daniel Warren. Some very heavy hitters right here with us.
Yeah, if anything, Daniel is certainly getting in his reps before his title defense tomorrow evening.
Yes, he does have a title defense against Tyler Macho Barola.
No wonder Tyler Barola is in the comments here. He's watching Daniel closely to try and to garner some intel before that big matchup. For anyone that hasn't seen those, Daniel Warren was the original champion. Tyler Barola won it from him. Daniel won it back, and now it is their final matchup to see who's going to walk off from this storyline with the belt.
Yes. Okay. Barola, Warren
go.
3. Should be interesting.
So
in this hand, though, we have Ben going in.
Look at that. Arizona steal.
Big Arizona steal. Let's see if he goes for North Carolina. Ooh, looks like Ben's going for that Old South money. And it looks like he has enough to do it.
Very well may. If not, he'll have it next turn. Okay, look.
And Abe goes New York.
Yep, Virginia locked in. Second state locked in. Arizona, Virginia gone. Yep.
So Ben Carson wins both bonuses that they bumped heads with at the beginning, Old South and Swing State.
Good secured.
Move by Daniel there. It's going to be a race for African American now.
Look at that money. So close.
Money same. Bonuses are not. 2-0. Ben Carson, Daniel Warren.
True. Yeah, that's Swing State money. It's gonna serve him well, holding on to these and possibly scooping up the other ones. Yeah, that's how bonuses work, Tyler. Great commentary.
Who said? When you said that, I looked into the comments. I'm like, who said that in the comments? Because I was about to die laughing.
No, I'm saying it to myself. Yeah, people love the commentary. The guy sitting up here. Well, if he gets the bonuses, he'll have them, and if he collects the money, he'll use it. Yeah, great insight.
We're gonna Joe Buck this. We're gonna be like, well, the person with the most electoral votes usually ends up winning.
Yeah, exactly. Most of the time.
Yeah, what's going on, Rumi? What's going on? Alcohols. Yeah, the alcohol sound good. Sorry, this is my roommate just came in.
What?
My roommate Zachary Stiver, my former alumni of Rio Hondo Prep, the high school I went to, and what I named my league after.
Zachary, as you know, will be debuting in his first Rio Hondo League matchup next Sunday at 7 p.m. Maybe not? You heard it here first, folks. It's bullshit. Okay, Adam says, George should have conceded AA. Allowing Daniel to take Texas really hurts him. He's in a very dangerous position now. Yes.
Very, very true. Daniel right now is in the driver's seat of this game. If Daniel is able to get I think Daniel should go for AA, because Lincoln will be super deadly with that extra 50,000, extra 150,000.
We need a commentator that does horribly bad puns. Or something like that. Where's that guy? Because I'm only half that guy. Here we go.
We have some Alabama pressure.
Moving into Illinois. Oh, Louisiana stolen.
Louisiana. Okay, but he gets Maryland, so he should be able to keep the bonus.
Okay. Looks like he's going
Abe
for that.
is going to be able to get Town and Gown right now.
Yep, looks like it. He's got New Hampshire, Iowa, Arizona. Should be enough.
And Ben Carson is very close to the African American bonus. Very smart move by George to get Louisiana, because if you go to African American, you'll see how close Ben Carson is to getting it.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Let's see what he needs to get that. Where can he move up?
If he goes in Illinois and
not lose
Tennessee,
any of this.
If he goes Illinois and Tennessee, even if he's able to keep most of the Old South, which he should, he'll be able to get that bonus.
Abe is going to try and steal North Carolina. I mean, if he was me,
I'd say that's a very risky move.
That's why if he was me, he would.
If he pulls it off, and he would be able. I think he'd take the swing state bonus away if he pulled it off.
That's why it's such a spicy move.
It is a spicy move, but right now that's something that Daniel's looking at. He knows he's close to the African American bonus, and North Carolina is very big. I expect Daniel to close that out.
But consider this for a moment. Sometimes it's like when you're I don't know if this is a real thing, but it's like when you're fencing, right? You're playing, or you're sword play or something like that. Like if you're playing against someone that knows what they're doing, there's kind of like a back and forth flow to it. You can kind of expect to some degree the maneuvers they might play. When you're playing against someone new, they go for like crazy wild moves that sometimes aren't to their benefit, but still will steal state from you. So you can kind of use that to your advantage sometimes to go for a wild grab that the other person genuinely wouldn't be expecting because it's considered quote-unquote stupid. It just might blow up in your face.
Yeah, I definitely get what you're putting down right there, because I had a lobby match about a couple of days ago, and I got I started in Old South swing, not really just doing my own thing, and all of a sudden I'd realize, oh my gosh, this guy's in Texas and California and New York, and so I'm just kind of like behind on all those big states, but he still had to spend a lot of money to get to all those bonuses. But we just had a big clash in Texas, then we had a clash in New York, and it was just like he was guessing exactly right where I was gonna go next to attack, and next thing I know, I'm down 3 bonuses all of a sudden, and that's against the guy I had no idea. Does not recognize the name. I'm guessing he's newer.
Do you remember?
Perhaps he able to Mr. Magoo himself into a 3-state bonus lead.
Do you happen to remember it? Because there are definitely some regular haunts of the public lobby. I'm sure we all know them. There's nothing wrong with that, but you run into the same people. You have little rivalries.
Oh yeah. We mentioned before in our other stream that you're the first person that I ever had DM'd message from the Facebook page.
Oh yeah.
We kept recognizing each other's names.
Yep. Yeah, we matched up in one of those beautiful tournaments, those official tournaments, quote unquote.
Oh yes, the app. Are we going to call them the official tournaments, or
sure?
What are we going to call them?
Yeah, absolutely.
The mothership tournaments.
Yeah. I know we've all been in one of those multiplayer matches though, where everyone's kind of doing their thing, and then there's just that crazy guy that's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lock in Illinois for no reason, and it doesn't help him win, but it screws you over for 10 turns, My favorite is Mr. Lock-in Montana, or the guy that's like, okay, I mean, I understand it's new players, but they'll do the thing where they're like, all right, first I'm going to take over all these states up here in the Rust Belt, and then I'm going to move over, and they just try and move across the country. Sir, you need state lobby money. This is America.
You need state lobby money.
You cannot just move across the country.
How I started off. The very first game, I think I went Florida, Ohio, Pennsylvania, because I'm like, the swing states are the most important.
Look at that. Into Texas, we got and Carson steals back Louisiana.
You know what? He should be able to get the African American bonus if he doesn't lose any others.
Looks like George making a maneuver to hold on to Town and Gown. No, he's going for oil and high tech, I think. Yes, oil and high tech.
I'm very surprised that he's going for Cali.
Ooh, look at that. Big bonus.
Yeah, it is African American.
Big money.
3 bonuses to 1. Ben Carson has his three positive bonuses.
Look at that. Big money hustler now.
Yes, and he's pressuring in Ohio, Colorado. Expect him to close out Colorado. But I'm surprised Lincoln went California and not Texas. Lincoln does have the big manufacturing state bonus.
True. Yeah, you'd think he would go for that. Maybe try to subvert expectations.
Lincoln is minus in both oil and high tech. So nice Daniel Warren,
except for bonuses.
I expect him to go into Texas. If Daniel Warren needs to get into Texas, because if he gets beat to Texas right now, he'd be kind of in a funny situation.
How many electorals we got so far? 21, 30, no, 32. 32. Well, we're about a third of the way there.
Yes, we're a third of the way there on turn 10. Turn 10. This is the Rio Hondo League season opener. We have former MLL champion George Frye versus the current 270 Classic World Champion Daniel Warren. So this is a very great matchup here. I'm with my boy Tyler DeMoura, King of the North.
Hey, and I'll take this wonderful moment while I have your attention to point out that we are also live streaming Supon versus Jason Casey Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. As the man on the banner tells you, it is a high-profile match that you won't want to miss.
Ooh! Yes, are we doing that one? That's us?
8 p.m. I mean, I'll message you after this. It could be. I don't think I have anything planned then, so it's very possible.
You said we. You said we, so I was surprised. I didn't know if
like we as in like the many denizens of the Rio Hondo League. You know, the collective. It's Javier. It's the collective we. The collective we. We are all we. The people in the chat are we. Everybody is we. If you are here right now, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Rio Hondo League, White House, getting it done. 2 awesome competitors here. Nice even match. Bonuses maybe not so even, but just forget about that part for now because we'll square that up. I'm sure of it. George on his way to the oil bonus, high tech bonus coming up soon as well.
Yes. So as Tyler makes our turn here.
Oh yeah, that would be good too.
Richard Altfield in the comment, commissioner of the MLL, the Multiplayer Lounge League. He's commented, it is worth mentioning they both won the MLL at one point. Very true. We have George Frye listed as MLL champion. Daniel Warren has won the very first MLL champion. Not only has Daniel Warren won the very first MLL champion, but get this, Tyler. Daniel Warren has been in all 3 MLL finals.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
I'm not super surprised. Daniel's he's really been one to see through all these leagues, no?
Yes, Daniel Warren definitely has had an amazing run. It started off with the MLL winning you know what? I have to take that back. Daniel Warren was not in the first season. George Frye won the first season.
Oh yes, I remember that. He destroyed me.
I'm looking back in the notes here. I'm looking at the Richard's previous season stats.
It was a PA that told us that, everyone. They've already been fired and sent through a trapdoor. Don't worry about it. Richard, we got you, buddy.
Yes. There's an oversight. But yes, we have that was fake news. Daniel Warren is not the first champion. George Frye is the first champion of the MLL. Daniel Warren was the second champion of the MLL.
Here we go. Carson, pressure in DC, it looks like. Iowa, locked in. Moving into Michigan. Oh, New Hampshire stolen. Daniel Warren.
To Texas, looks like.
Texas, yes, here we go. That's going to be a big grab for him if he moves up to the third pip there.
Oof.
That's going to be a big disadvantage with the bonuses. But
yes, I think
George
Ben's
Frye,
definitely setting himself up for the Latino bonus as well. He goes up 2 in Texas, so just throws one in New York, or in New Jersey or Nevada. He'll be able to keep that. He also has if he gets into Washington, Oregon, he can get a little, step towards export. He's already pressuring in Ohio.
Tyler Brola, I know you are. I know you're waiting behind the curtain in the chat. If you need us to pause on any particular screen so you can take screenshots, just to let us know. Tyler has a big match against Daniel tomorrow for the 270 Classic. I'll make my move now, since I always forget. Siraj with another correction. He says, actually, Frye won Season 1 and Daniel Warren won Season 2. Well, excuse me. I was just listening to my producer, Siraj.
Yes, Siraj, after he made that comment, perhaps it was before I corrected myself. If it was after, then I wouldn't be surprised because Siraj does like to play games. But he also commented, and this is very true, it is never seen George this far behind in a game like ever. That's very true. Very odd to see George kind of this far behind. He's been down before in games. Obviously, he's lost tournament games before, but I don't know. I just feel like Daniel has been in control of this game since he's gotten that swing state bonus.
Yeah, George. It always feels like George is in control. Honestly, I personally, I feel like after George loses a match, he uses that little thing from Men in Black on everybody, and I just forget it ever happened. I'm like, George, undefeated. Every time.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely put George Frye at my number 1 Facebook Lounge tournament player. I just cannot beat that guy.
Sir Georges?
He's always in the top. Sir Georges. He's always in the top. He's always in championship match, semifinals. He's always there.
Oh yeah. I remember in my first multiplayer league, Richards Division, or I guess, league. George Frye, I was matched up against him in my very first match. He completely trounced everybody, and I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm walking away with this one. Not with this guy in here. I think he was playing as regular Trump or something, too. I'm not sure, but it was a nightmare. An unmitigated nightmare. Here we go. Okay.
We have the Cali double tap, the Cali double.
DC on lockdown. In the game and maybe in real life, not sure. Michigan up to the third pip. North Carolina all locked in. Nevada. Carson moving in. Ooh, a little clash in New Jersey. Ohio stolen by Daniel Warren.
There's export. Man, Daniel would have gotten export without Ohio.
Let's see what we got here. High tech for Lincoln.
2. Whoa, where's everything else?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, he's not in Texas yet.
No!
Oh, he got manufacturing the long way.
Oh, look at that though. Look how close he was.
Wow. Oh yeah, he's very close. New Jersey is key.
These are both killing me. I mean, he probably didn't have the money. I'm sure he didn't have the money, but it's always painful to see that. I'm not
gonna be surprised if Daniel Warren goes big in New Jersey right now to try and just make sure Lincoln does not get anywhere near the Latino bonus.
That's V possible, as the kids say. V possible. Delaware.
Yes, Daniel Warren got the manufacturing bonus without Texas. Very hard to do, especially against a top performer like George Frye. So Daniel Warren just looking like he's seen the map very clearly, looking like he's, just sliding through all that nonsense.
Get that nonsense
in Alabama out of here. Get that nonsense in Louisiana out of here. He's just sliding through it all and going straight towards those bonuses.
How much do we have locked up here? 7, 20, 35, 43, 49, 60. Okay. We're 60% of the way there. Hold on, let me do the math. So there's 100 total. 60, 60 over 100. Okay, hold on. 60%.
All right, is that good? You show your work?
No, I cheated. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I got nervous. You know.
You used your phone, didn't you?
I did. I had to. Yeah, I mean, all jokes aside, nobody will be calling me the mathematician.
No, that is Siraj Dub, Jason Casey, the mathematician.
Oh my God! When you so, I don't believe you can hear it, Javier, but when you said no, the music went boom. Yeah, it was great.
I cannot hear the music at all. Sorry, just having a little snack right now. I'm a little hungry. Haven't eaten dinner yet.
Yeah, pass that over here though.
Oh, I got you. Here you go.
Thanks, fam. Are we gonna get a double back here? You think Lincoln will just try and take Ohio back? Too risky, probably. I bet. Doesn't really have the money for that.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a big clash in New Jersey. Latino is going to be very important for both these candidates, technically. But Lincoln definitely George Frye needs Latino, because if he's not able to get Latino, he won't be able to it'll be like, what, 2 bonuses, right? 7-3 or something. Insane.
Jeremy Cooper Sperber says, Daniel is literally using the hangman strategy that the dude is always posting about in the lounge. Okay, so if I remember correctly, and someone can certainly correct me if I'm wrong here. Hold on. Pause that thought. It looks like looks like maybe just trying to pick up some more ballots. Some more, electorals here.
Old South is locked in.
Yep, Old South is done. Okay, he will get the Latino money. Ooh, actually, yeah, he probably still will, right?
Yeah, he has Arizona and New Jersey. That'd be enough for Latino with California and New York combo.
Tyler says, are we going to see a classic double clash pivot? Oh my God. Yes. The famous double clash pivot. Yes, he does pick up the Latino bonus.
There it is. You got that Liarte special there. The town and gown, Latino, and high-tech bonus.
So back to it. The hangman strategy. Now, someone correct me if I'm wrong here. The hangman strategy that keeps getting talked about in the lounge is where you begin with swing states, and then you immediately pivot to manufacturing without Texas, I believe. And then, if that's correct, what's the next part of the hangman strategy? Is that it? What comes next?
Why is it called the hangman strategy?
So it's called the hangman strategy, I believe, because you start with swing states, hang, and then you move into manufacturing. The hangman strategy.
That's very clever. I'm not being sarcastic. It actually really is clever.
There's been a lot of chatter about it. I'm yelling too much tonight. I gotta sound more announcery. Hello, everyone. We've had an amazing evening of 270. We have Daniel Warren, the 270 Classic World Champion, facing George Frye, former multiplayer league champion. This is the season opener of the Rio Hondo. No, never mind. I can't do it.
Well, golly gee, folks. Okay.
Oh, are you gonna be? Are you gonna be the simple the simple country folk that won the prize to be host for a day? Like, golly, I don't understand much about y'all's technology, but sure is exciting being around these city folk.
Never been around. I'm not gonna get into impressions on this stream.
That was a cartoon character. Hey, New Mexico, look at it. Big moves in Arkansas coming up. Definitely.
Richard Allfield, it seemed like there was a week where we were all experimenting with that. With what? The announcer voice? He also said, I find yelling makes me more like an announcer. Very true. It's, you know who has the best yell, like when he's calling a turn, is Supun.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, when
is the best.
I get like so hyped up when he's like, oh, they got the steal!
Yeah,
oh, it's a clash!
Yeah,
it was like turn 3 and it's a clash, and he's like, oh!
Dude, when Supun calls a ballot, like, I'm literally sweating. Just like the way that he now is like, okay, moving closer, okay, he's grabbed Utah, California, clinched! And he's going nuts. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. I think I'm doing a stream with Supun soon. It's going to be very exciting. He'll definitely be calling the ballot round, that's for sure. I'm just going to hang back, let him do his thing.
Yeah, you just provide the color.
Absolutely. Okay, I thought I didn't make my move for a second here. All right, here we go. There we go. We can call it for Ben. He just moved into Arkansas.
He is over 270 now. Nope, neck that. Oh, no, he's got back over 270. That's some pressure in Illinois. Michigan is locked in. New Mexico is locked in. Oklahoma. Ben didn't go up in Texas again, huh?
Wow.
Daniel Warren just in the driver's seat and not even in the third pip of Texas yet. Abe gets oil bonus. Let's look at the bonuses real fast.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So it's 4-4 now. He's got to even up now, and he still has not gone up just one more in
I know.
Texas. That would give him export and ag. So I expect him to go up 1 here.
Maybe he's just felt like he hasn't had the money yet to spare 200K.
Perhaps.
Jeremy says, this kills me. Jeremy says, I love when Supun says, surely they will do, surely, yeah, that, his style of commentary is definitely, is my favorite, I have to say. Supun is, it's great. He has a good style to him. And,
I'm loving Siraj's comment, your reply in the chat, in the comments there.
Oh yeah.
Why does Supun sound British, Tyler?
Oh yeah, it's perfect. Somebody in their stream can just do like some dumb slob accent, and I'm not gonna make a comment. I'll be like, oh yeah, that definitely sounds like me. Great job.
Yeah, if you want to mimic me, all you got to do is just mumble a lot. Put maybe a couple marshmallows in your mouth and talk.
Javier, I'm not even gonna attempt. It'll any person that I attempt to imitate I'll just sound stupid, as you've already seen with my Supun.
You'll try to imitate my voice and you'll sound British.
Hey everybody, it's me, Javier Rodriguez, and I'm here for an exciting tournament of 270. I made you like an ailing British man who's actually just pretending to be British because that too was Garbaggio.
Garbaggio.
It's fancy trash. I'm spicy trash.
What? Oh, we're pretty close to the ballot here. Let's see. We have 11, 20, 25, 33, 43, 46, 56, 61, 71, 81, 87, 87, 94, 98. We're at 98. Oh no, 90, 101. So we're at 100. Yeah, where are we not?
Maine. I think Rhode Island. And Hawaii,
and Rhode
maybe?
Island.
No.
If they got to Maine, Rhode Island, or who else? What else we're missing? Michigan and
I think it's just Maine and Rhode Island.
Just Maine and Rhode Island? Wow.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here you go. Delaware.
Locked.
Locked in. Florida.
Okay.
Defended.
Okay. Surely he's going to move up in Texas.
And more pressure. Did he not go up in Texas again?
No, I said surely he's gonna move up in Texas. Okay, okay.
No, he didn't. He spent big in Illinois.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he went in Texas.
Probably not. Oh, no ballot.
No, he did not.
No ballot.
And they got a clash. Oh,
the ref
bummer.
is throwing the flag. There is no ballot.
Daniel Warren not going up in Texas. Just does not want to get export or ag.
This could potentially end up being a close match if there's a few sly flips here.
If ever there was a time to go one into Texas, it's now.
All right. Yeah.
He has Pennsylvania. He has all of the Pennsylvania, Ohio, almost locked in.
Go ahead and make my move.
He has Illinois and North Carolina locked in. It just goes up one in Texas. He'll be able to get 2 more bonuses, which would really help him out in these states. How many states are both these guys in?
Let's see. Good amount here. What he's missing: 3, 6, 9, 12. He's missing 15 states.
Strategy.
He's missing
look at
6
Lincoln.
states. So Lincoln's in. There's a lot of chance to flip some good states here. Richard says Daniel would only get export for Texas. I think that is why he isn't focusing on it. Adam chimes in agriculture too. Okay. So
Siraj saying agriculture too, and quotes Benoit probably.
Who's Benoit?
Benoit, you don't know Benoit? He's I think he's in both multiplayer leagues.
I'm not sure. I haven't been in the multiplayer league for a couple seasons. I just jumped back into that. Actually, that does sound familiar though.
Benoit, that's like a very. I feel like I recognize it because the name's so like unique to me. At least it's always very fun to say.
I know, but Benoit. I mean, I just instantly think of the wrestler, and then you have to instantly unthink of the wrestler. So that's the first thing that comes to mind for me. Oh yes, Benoit Roy. Okay, yeah. I know who Benoit is.
Give me a sad spot right now.
Right. Okay.
Chad Harris, Benoit Roy. He's in the Congress. Yes, correct. He is in the Congress League.
Yeah, I know Benoit. Okay. Adam says, I feel like this became closer because he didn't finish Texas, but who knows?
Adam Montgomery with the avid Texas player with the FDR. There's actually an interesting new rule to the Real Hondo League this season, is that you could only use all candidates are eligible. Obama, Michelle, Crooked Hillary, all of them are eligible, but you can only use them 3 times throughout the regular season.
Right, yes. And there's also a second new rule. You are required to lock in Arkansas or your win is void and you receive no points. Okay, we have to move on. There's no time to address that. All right. Georgia, into Minnesota, Mississippi.
A lot of pressure here.
For us or these guys? Ohio, locked in.
Did Rhode Island get entered into?
Hey, he moves up in Texas. Let's go, Adam. Let's do it.
There's those 2 bonuses that there. Bang.
Let's see. I mean, in all fairness, that is a good amount of that's like $300K worth of money he could have got a while ago. But I mean, you'd have to think he had a reason though. You gotta get okay. We have a ballot. Next turn. Big turn here, folks. Let's see what the money situation is.
First ballot of the RHL White House.
Lots of money saved.
Daniel Warren about to pull off, in my opinion, is an upset. In Daniel Warren's words, he considered it an upset. Daniel Warren coming in, maybe doing some reverse psychology on George in the chat leading up to this game.
I don't think that there's any. Personally, I don't think there's any chance that there's going to be a steal in Texas. I think that's purely just to make Daniel think he might need to spend some money there. I think these states.
Daniel might have some flashbacks from last night, though.
Oh yeah.
If you did not watch last night, Daniel Warren and I played in our heavy hitter match, game 3, winner take all, and I won because I went up 1 pip over in California, and I was able to steal there was like 110 electoral point swing. Very big swing, very unlikely swing on a ballot, and I pulled that off. So Daniel might just be having some reflexes about that. I wouldn't be surprised if he throws up one in Texas. But also, he is a veteran, and he might kind of just see that as like junk. So he could just be like, you know what, I'm just not going to deal with it.
It's a lot of possible flip options.
A lot of possible.
If you're just tuning in now,
Lincoln does have some vulnerability in Missouri and Minnesota. Those are 20 electoral votes. That's a 40-point swing right there.
That is big.
Yeah.
Those are sometimes the killers on the ballot round, too. They're pricey. If you're just tuning in now and you're a fan of instant gratification, we are on the ballot round. This is Daniel Warren versus George Frye for the Rio Hondo League White House season opener.
Yes. Should we get a compilation of all the ballot rounds?
Yeah, we could try. Should be recorded. We'll have to check later.
Ballotation.
We can make a sick teaser trail for the final. We can do like, we can make it like a skateboarding video where I can like make the screen like flip around and do all kinds of like smoke effects, and it'll zoom in and out, and it'll do like.
Can you click on Lincoln for a second?
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, so let's see where he could steal some of these votes here. He needs, how many does he need?
Georgia?
He needs to get to 270.
Georgia could be a nice 16.
Yes, he doesn't have swing or doesn't have African American or Old South. So
19 right here.
All pure cash. Kashish.
Lots of room for flipping.
270 minus 226. What is that? 54. 46. He needs 46 electoral votes. I don't know if he's going to be able to get it. He's in enough states to get it, but he's going to have to defend at least a couple in Minnesota and Missouri.
Well, the trick.
But he could get.
Let's
is
see.
he in? He's not in Indiana, is he? Indiana and Kentucky?
He is.
He is one.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Click on Lincoln. Okay, there it is. Oh yeah, he's in all the states.
Oh yeah, he has a full option here. You know, the tough thing when you're in a match of like this is that, you know, your opponent also can spend money, and so that's a trial.
Yeah. You gotta decide. There's a lot of one-pip states over here.
I know that's a hot take.
There's definitely enough electoral votes to flip over for Lincoln to win.
He's definitely going to lock in Pennsylvania.
Here, like you said, they might negate each other.
Here we go.
Ben Carson wins the game with Arkansas.
Oh, yeah. Everybody knows that.
Florida locked in. Wow. Defended Florida.
Hawaii is that steal?
Hawaii.
Okay.
Good.
Here we go. Oh.
Victory. Ooh, clash in Idaho. Here's Indiana. Oh, just one over.
Big.
22
Ooh.
swing. Ooh, and
look at that.
12-point swing here.
Look at that.
247.
Will it be enough?
That might be an unnecessary. The one tip up in Massachusetts keeps Minnesota. Okay. That's big.
Okay.
Oh, a clash in Missouri. 247. He needs 23 more. Now he needs 20 more.
Is that a steal? It is! Getting very close.
14 more. Oh, it doesn't flip Oregon. George Frye. No way George comes out. 14 away.
Oh,
and it looks
close.
like Daniel Warren. Oh, okay. No, it looks like, Daniel Warren is going to win the first game of the season. Congratulations, Daniel Warren. Hell of a match. Good job, Frye, to make it close there at the end. A lot closer game than Tyler and I were letting off. We were kind of thinking Daniel was running away with it, but George was able to put pressure and stop Daniel from getting that Texas into third. But Daniel won either way.
Good match for both of these competitors. Definitely a lot tighter of a score by the end than we thought. Tough match. Great opener for both of these competitors, though. Have a lot of awesome matches planned. Huge schedule out on the website. which is linked there in the stream for you all to check out. Definitely go on there. We have the bios up for everyone to take a look at. Javier, any other parting words?
No, just thank you for joining us. And also, if you're free tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon night, we have Supun versus Jason Casey. I will be streaming that at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's a high-profile match you won't want to miss, as the kids are saying these days. So, for Tyler DeMoura, I'm Javier Rodriguez.
And I am Tyler DeMoura, King of the North.
So you guys have a good one. Thank you so much for joining us. Daniel Warren with the first victory of the RHL season. And if any RHL players are listening, you go ahead, start setting up your matches as you want. Try to go in order. Start with one. If they're not available, maybe you could go off to two. We have the first three matches are division matches, so they all play within the division. Could you actually throw up those division, the first three games, or go to the website for the schedule?
Yep, let me switch it over right now. And we'll have the schedule up for you right here. Take a look. And that should be up displayed in just a moment.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for the Facebook. Okay, so there's the divisions. So we just saw in the Washington division, Daniel Warren take on George Frye. So everyone in the division is playing their own division 1v1. So there's three matches. So George will play one against Daniel, one against Adam Montgomery, and one against Harrison Harrell, otherwise aka Spicy Boy. So you play whoever's in your division pretty much the first three matches. So we'll focus on those first three matches. Once we get those out of the way, we can start moving on towards the next section, which would be when the divisions face off against each other.
My first match is against Javier.
Oh yeah, our first matchup is against each other. And then I got Jeff and Tyler Barola. So we got our work cut out for us.
Yeah, what did you do to us, Javier? You had your pick of the lot, and you gave your, I'm a snack in the division, but now you have to play Jeffrey and Tyler Barola.
There's no such thing as an easy division in the Rio Hondo League. That's for sure. I know the schedule makes it look like I put you against me first.
I'm just playing. I've had some good wins recently.
I know. But really, the divisions are in alphabetical order, and then I linked each cell to those to the abbreviated cells right there that you could see. So everywhere you see Camacho, it's all linked to the orange Tyler Barola's Camacho right there.
Well,
so
it's definitely one of the most organized things I've ever seen.
Thank you. All right, guys. So again, I'm Javier Rodriguez. My man here, Tyler. We're gonna take off right now.
It's been a pleasure, Javier. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for letting me be a part of this, and looking forward to seeing you all in the next matchup.
All right. Deuces.
See you later.